So there has been some injury speculation regarding Suryakumar Yadav, because you'd remember he ended up picking up an injury during the T20I series against South Africa. In fact, it was the last game of the series. He got that ankle injury. He did field after picking up the injury, then was seen later on hobbling using walking sticks and also with his ankle heavily strapped up. So there have been talks about whether or not he would be fit in the short term. The short term, we know he had been ruled out of the series against Afghanistan, and just a few hours later we got that confirmation when the BCCI announced the squad that yeah, he won't be part of that particular series. However, it does look like things are even more graver than previously suggested, because as things stand, Surya could miss out on not just a whole domestic season, first class season with Mumbai, but even potentially some games of the IPL as well. It's not looking good as far as injuries go for Sky. So in this video, we'll go over what it is that the injury prognosis is, what's the treatment, and when exactly we can expect to see him back on the field. Now, you remember, as I mentioned in the start of this video, that he had gotten that ankle injury during the final T20I of the South Africa series, and he did, of course, he was walking around using aids. Ankle was heavily strapped up. At that point, there was hope that maybe he'd be fit for Afghanistan. That's obviously not happened. Now it emerges that during all this time period, he's come up with a sports hernia as well. So he's been diagnosed with a sports hernia, and the bad news there is that he will need to get surgery to fix that particular injury. Surgery will be taking place in Germany, which is similar to the case of when KL Rahul ended up picking up a sports hernia in 2022. So he had picked up the sports hernia, he had to get operated, and it took him at least a couple of months as well to get back into starting to play cricket again. So if you go by that, that means that potentially Sky will take at least a couple of months to get back on his feet proper. Then begins the process of rehabilitation and, more importantly, getting back into match fitness. So what does this say for his cricketing prospects in the first few months of 2024? Well, put it this way, it's not very good. Right now, he's set to miss the entire Ranji Trophy season for Mumbai, which in itself is not ideal, given that Sky actually did have a sniff at Test cricket in 2023. Remember, he made his debut in the Border Gavaskar series as well for India against Australia, but since then hasn't really featured. A good domestic season may have actually brought him back in contention, but right now that seems out of the question. What's worse, he will potentially miss a few IPL games this season as well, which is a huge blow when you consider that he's probably one of the best T20 batters in the world, if not the best. And of course, Mumbai Indians will be missing him big time. And the thing is that there's not going to be any rushing back of Sky whatsoever, because understandably the key focus for him is not the IPL or for the BCCI really. It is in fact the T20 World Cup, which is set to take place from June, because again, Sky is one of your best, if not the best batter in T20 cricket right now, and a lot will depend on how well he can play in that particular tournament if you are talking about India's chances of winning the T20 World Cup. You saw it in 2022 as well. Sky was your standout top best batter, and you need him to be in similar form. But right now, the key is, can he even get back to match fitness on time? What is going to be the recovery process? Will there be complications? We don't really know. But it is safe to say there has been a very unfortunate start to the year for Sky. That ankle injury, picking it up, could not have come at a worse time, because now not only did he have problems with the ankle, sports hernia as well, and he's set to miss a big chunk of time. As fans, the best thing you can do right now is send your best wishes and hope he does in fact get fit as per schedule, because again, you don't want a case where he's fighting for fitness with the World Cup set to come. It will not be ideal at all. Yes, India will still take him along, but it definitely wouldn't be ideal. What are your thoughts though on Sky's injury crisis and the fact that it seems to be getting worse, at least for now? You can let us know that in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, leave us a comment, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Don't forget to download the SportsTak app, and if you're already on the channel, well, then go right ahead, check out some other videos as well, and stay tuned, plenty more coming your way. For now though, from my side, it's goodbye.